Okay, now moving on to the inside of the Buick Enclave. What's really nice is I know that you are 5'1" and your husband's about 6'1" or 6'2". It's going to make for two completely different driving positions in the vehicle. You're going to have a really nice feature, which is right here, which is your driver memory system 1 and 2. And what that's going to allow you guys to do is we can program this car off of your key fob or by the push of a button here to have the seat exactly where you like it, to where it's comfortable for you, and your mirrors, and also all your personalized options and settings that I'll get into here in a little bit. So when you approach the vehicle and you hit the unlock button on your key fob, the seat will actually move back or forward to your position that you last saved it at. It's a really nice feature because you guys are completely different in height there. So it'll make it a lot more comfortable. And also what we can do, since you're a little bit shorter than your husband, we have a driver exit button here. So what you can do is you're going to be up a little bit closer to the steering wheel. I can program the car to automatically bring the seat back so it's easier for you to get in and out of the vehicle when that happens. It does also have a telescopic steering wheel, which if you just release this, you can pull the steering wheel in, push it out, and go up and down, which is going to help you guys get that much more comfortable in the car. As you can see, the interior of this vehicle is very, very warm. It's very comfortable. They wanted to give you a very luxurious feel and also library quietness. Everything on the inside of the vehicle is soft to the touch, like out of sand. It helps absorb that any kind of road noise that gets created. It's got a beautiful, real mahogany wood steering wheel, and then it's also leather wrapped. On your steering wheel, you have all the control mounts for your stereo, which is going to be really nice for convenience and also for safety. Now you can keep your eyes on the road instead of, when you go to push a button over there, you're not going to want to lean. You can just control it all from right here, so it's a nice safety feature. Also, what you have inside of your steering wheel mounted here is your options for your Bluetooth, which is good because you are in Washington. They do give you tickets for that if they ever catch you on your cell phone. I can program this car to link up directly to your cell phone, and I can make it to where you can make and receive phone calls through the vehicle speakers. It's a real nice feature to have. You have automatic headlamps. There's a little button, I don't know if you can see it up there on the dash, that actually reads the illumination outside, so he knows when to turn on these lights. And they also have daytime running lamps as well, so that's a nice key safety feature for you. The inside here, it has an 8-way power seat, so you can get really, really comfortable. These seats are heated and ventilated, so they can breathe in the summertime, and then they're nice and warm in the wintertime. There's key storage systems in this vehicle. You have a storage bin here in the door. There is a storage bin up on top of here. You can push this open. There's a couple different storage bins right here. This is your armrest that opens up, as you can see, like that. It then opens up, it slides back. This will open up to a storage bin there. And then you can actually take that out to another storage bin, which is really nice and deep. So you can fit like a purse or something in there. And that closes back up. And then you have a very, very large glove box as well. As you can see, it's real big. What else I like about the vehicle is you have 4 cup holders in the front. So you have lots and lots of cup holders. Up above here is going to be for your home link system, which is going to open up your garage doors. Or it can actually also do a security gate. So you have your OnStar feature right here, which is going to come free for a year, and you also get your directions and connections plan with that. So basically the vehicle has navigation, so you can call OnStar and they can give you, you can give them an address, and then they can give you directions on how to get there through the vehicle speakers. It'll talk to you just like a GPS would. If you come down over here, you can see it has the ice blue gauges. This is really, really nice looking at night. It's very easy and calming on the eyes. It tells you your outside temperature there. You can go through your driver information center here and get your trip A, your trip B, your fuel range, your average economy. You can time a trip if you decide to go on a trip and wonder how long it takes. You can also find out how much gas you used on that trip. You can find out what your average speed was on that trip. And then you can go into right here, which is you can change it from English to metric. You can find out your exact tire pressures, front and back. You can go into what kind of language you want. There's actually 4 different languages on this vehicle. How you would like the doors to lock, how would you like them to unlock, how you want them to lock off your key fob and unlock off your key fob, how long you want the lights to stay on for after you get out of the vehicle. So if you had a long driveway, you could have the lights stay on for up to 3 minutes. Approach lighting at night, when you push your key fob, the unlock button, it'll turn the lights on so that you can see as you're walking up to the vehicle. I can make the mirrors tilt down if you were to go in reverse and you're trying to parallel park. We can make it to where the mirrors will automatically tilt for you. There was that easy exit seat that I was telling you about, which I can make the seat come back for you as you get out of the vehicle every time, so it's easier for you to exit out of the seat. This vehicle does have a remote start, which will work. They say up to 300 feet. Realistically, I think it's about 150 because it depends on what the weather's doing. But what's nice is it'll bring the car to a neutral temperature of about 68, 70 degrees. So whether it's really warm or really cold, you can remote start and bring the car to a nice, kind of a middle of the road temperature. And then also what it does is it runs for 10 minutes and then will automatically turn off as a safety feature. So if you ever did accidentally remote start in your garage, you won't get all that smog in there and hurt somebody. You have digital climate control, as you can see right here, for 2 drivers, so both you and your husband can be very, very comfortable. Right now you can see it says 65, and then this side says 69. And you can turn it up and turn it down depending on how warm or cold you want it. Right down here is your heated seats button. This will actually open up the back hatch. This is your traction control button. And what traction control does is it eliminates wheel slippage in slippery conditions. So for an example, if you're ever driving along and you hit a section of black ice, as you're going around that corner, unlike your old systems, the vehicle would just start spinning the tires and want to slide out. This actually will, through your electronic throttle body, will let up on the gas, so that way you don't get that wheel slippage and you'll keep better control of the vehicle. It also has what's called stability control on this vehicle. And what that is, it's an onboard computer that has yaw sensors built in, and it reads actually the driver input for how much gas you're putting into the vehicle, your lateral acceleration and steering wheel input. And if for some reason you give an incorrect steering input, it helps compensate for that. That's something that I can explain to you a little bit more over the phone. Moving on to the back. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to show you here was this really cool Tiffany-inspired clock that's on the front. It also helps give it a very nice luxurious feel. So moving on to the back here. I know you were saying you wanted something for comfort for road trips and everyday driving. I am 6'3", and I can fit in this back seat very, very comfortably. And that's what I like about this car. It's very ideal for road trips for families. I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to scroll out with the camera. I hope you can see how much legroom I have. I have a lot of headroom. I have very comfortable legroom. I have nice captain's chairs here, so I can be very comfortable inside this car. And there's my cup holder and storage bin down here for myself as well. This right here is nice for the second and third row passengers. We have our own climate control back here in this vehicle. So not only do the driver has their own temperature, passenger has their own temperature, now everybody in the back has their own temperature. So we got triple climate control. Nobody can be complaining about who's warm or who's cold. And you can see the vents are right here. And then there's also vents down on the floor here. So I can adjust that air whether I want it on my face or on my feet. Now we have a very, very cool second row slide seat system. And what this seat allows you to do is I can slide the seat forwards and backwards like that. I can also tilt it back if I wanted to lean back farther. And then what's really handy is for my access to my third row. It's kind of a blessed class feature here. It slides right up nice and flush against the driver's seat. As you can see, it makes it very easy to access that third row seat. And then all I do is push that back. I'm back to my normal position. Now, if I drop the seat down, it goes all the way flat. That's what I want to show you next, is all the storage capabilities you have in this vehicle. So your storage and cargo, as you can see, your back, you got a lot of room as it is with your third row seat up. I can go ahead and pick this guy up right here. And now I have a nice big storage bin underneath there that's hidden where nobody can see it. I can cover that back up. And then what's really cool about this car is how easy these seats drop. I just grab this lever here, push that down, third row seat is now all the way flat. Here's the other one, and it is a split, so depending on how many cargo or passengers I have, everybody can still fit and I can still haul my stuff. And you can see, look how much space you're going to have now. And then of course that other seat there will go down flat as well. I just wanted to give you an example of how it was with the seat up. We have a power outlet in the back here. You can see that there's a cup holders in the storage bin for the passengers in the third row. And then you also have the the tie-down hooks here too. Oops, put that tie-down hook, knock the strap off there. One other thing I wanted to show you that I forgot to mention was on the front of your vehicle, you do have HID headlamps, which are basically high intensity discharge headlamps that are going to help cut through that rain and fog that a traditional headlamp is. Also at night, as you can see it already, there's this very beautiful blue glow around it. And this is kind of like the the jewelry to the car. Very, very nice. So I hope that was good for you guys. I hope you can see how much room the vehicle has, how much storage it has. And I'll get this video sent off to you, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.